Hola amigos, buenos días a todos. Espero todos estén bien. Vale, como otros días, hoy también estoy aquí para ayudarles a aprender un tópico de gramática española. So like other days, today also I am here to help you to learn some Spanish grammar topic. Este es adverbio. By the way, adverbio is adverb in English. Before starting to learn, I would like you to remember something important about adverb. First of all, adverb is an extended part of adjective. Adverb is an extended part of adjective. It means we add some letters or suffix to the adjective, then the adjective turns into adverb. In English, normally we add ly to the adjective and then the adjective turns into adverb. In each of these sentences, there is adverb. In the first sentence, cleverly; in the second sentence, extremely; in the third sentence, really. In the first case, cleverly is the adverb. We get this adverb by adding ly to the adjective clever. In the second sentence, extremely is the adverb. How we get? Now we are adding ly to the adjective extreme. In the third sentence, really is the adverb. We are adding ly to the adjective real. So in English, normally we add ly to the adjective, then the adjective turns into adverb. Point number 2, adverb is a qualifying word. Adverb is a qualifying word. It qualifies verb, it qualifies adjective, it qualifies adverb also. And this I will also explain from these sentences. In the first sentence, Ronaldo plays cleverly. Cleverly is adverb because it qualifies plays. How does Ronaldo play? Cleverly. So cleverly is the adverb. It qualifies verb. In the second sentence, Ronaldo is extremely clever. So clever is the adjective. So extremely again qualifies the adjective clever. So that's why extremely is adverb. It qualifies adjective clever. In the third sentence, really is adverb. Really is adverb. Why? Now already cleverly is an adverb. It qualifies the verb plays, and again this adverb is qualified by really. How cleverly Ronaldo plays? Now Ronaldo plays really cleverly. So really is the adverb. So three functions we are learning about adverb. The first sentence, adverb qualifies the verb. In the second sentence, adverb qualifies the adjective. In the third sentence, adverb qualifies another adverb. Now in Spanish, I will be teaching how adverb is framed. In 2 steps, I will be showing the Spanish adverb formation. In 2 steps. Adjetivo, adverbio. Adjetivo is adjective, adverbio is adverb. So in 2 steps I am showing. when the adjective ending with O, then how should we make the adverb? Replace O, the final O, with amente. Amente. For example, tonto means foolish. Adverb will be tontamente, foolishly or like a fool. Listo, clever. So adverb will be listamente, cleverly. So the adjective here are tonto, listo. The adjectives end with O. How we are making the adverb? We are replacing the final O with amente. So tonto becomes tontamente, listo becomes listamente. So like this, when the adjective ends with O, we have to turn that adjective into adverb by replacing the final O with amente. So you will make many adverbs from the adjectives which end with O in this method. Now step number 2. When the adjectives end with other letter, then O. It means when the adjective doesn't end with O. How should we make the adverb from this kind of adjective? No, just add mente, at the end of the given adjective. When the adjective ends with other letter then O, meaning that it doesn't end with O, in that case we have to add just mente at the end of the given adjective. For example, fácil, easy. So adverb will be fácilmente, easily. The same rule in English we are adding ly. So fácil, fácilmente. The adjective doesn't end with O. That's why we are adding just mente at the end. Útil. Útil is useful. Útilmente, usefully, útilmente. So I am just giving two examples against each rule, but this example will help you frame so many adjectives, so many adverbs from this kind of adjectives. So from the adjectives ending with O, we have to make adverb like this by replacing the final O with amente. When the adjective doesn't end with O, we have to add just mente at the end, and that's why facile becomes facilmente, util becomes utilmente. So these two rules are the common rules of transforming adjective into adverbs in Spanish. Now some exceptional cases I am showing where you don't have to apply these two rules. So exceptions you have to keep in mind without thinking about the rules, just you have to learn. So exceptions I am showing here with star marks. Exceptions, keep in mind, you have to learn by heart, you have to totally remember it, no need to apply any formula. Number 1, bueno, good, bien, well. In English also it's an exceptional adverb. We cannot use good, goodly. He is a good player, good is adjective, but when we use adverb of good, we cannot use well. We cannot say accordingly he plays goodly. We have to say he plays well. So in English also it's an exception. Anyway, in Spanish we also find bueno, bien, malo, bad. So it will be mal, badly, alto, loud, and sometimes we can use alto in the sense of high, tall. In case of voice it means loud, so it will be alto again, loudly. Formula doesn't apply here, that's why it gets like that. Bajo, bajo is low, in a low voice, soft voice in that sense, and in point of size also we can use. So lowly, again bajo, lowly. Claro, clear, claro, clearly. Fuerte, strong, fuerte again, strongly. So like this some other exceptional adverbs we find, but mind, the number of exceptional adverbs is not that huge. So automatically by practicing it will be very easy for all of you to keep the exceptional adverbs in mind. So in the past few videos, at the end of the lesson I have given some practice. Today also I am going to give you some practice, so but it's not a big practice, it's a very small task, and it will help you to solidify what you are learning right now. Solidify in the sense, whatever you are learning, if you practice something as a task, so that will increase your interest level and also develop your knowledge. So some adjectives I am given in the column of adjetivo, adjective column, and the adverb columns will be vacant. This is your task. If I fill the adverbs of the adjectives I am giving here, so it will not be a task and practice for you. So adjectives I am giving, and you have to transform that as adverb based on the rules you have just learned. Anyway, so I am giving the adjectives. I am here marking the exceptional adjectives with star marks. Doesn't follow the rule, that's why there should be some special sign against them. So all the exceptional adjectives I am giving in this list. First, cortes, polite, duro, hard, actual, present, puro, pure, feliz, happy, leal, leal is loyal. So these are here 6 adjectives: cortes, duro, actual, looks like actual but not actual or real, it means present. So adverb will be presently. Puro, pure, feliz, happy, leal is loyal. Another 4 I am giving. So altogether 10 adjectives I am giving. Your task will be to turn these 10 adjectives into adverb. Sumo, usual, already you got this in the example. Eterno, entero. So sumo, extreme, usual, usual, eterno, eternal, entero, entire. So I have told you the meanings of the adjectives. One task I have done for you. It is not a part of the task, because you have to, if you don't even understand the meaning, that doesn't matter, you can easily transform the adjective based on the rules. It doesn't mean that without knowing the meaning of the adjectives you cannot change the adjectives as adverb. Just based on the rules of turning adjective into adverbs, you have to do this. So eso es para hoy. Espero que practiquen todos seriamente, cuidadosamente. Hasta luego.